Hello and welcome, I'm Peasant, and today I'm going to be doing a power progression run with Lightning Swift Strike. So we are playing with this deck. It actually is a pretty good selection. Delusions of Danger, although it doesn't have the fire, which is a shame. This push is very useful. And Call to Bloodshed's also pretty handy. Who knows? We probably won't get that far in, just given our very limited ability to gain power cards. Okay, so we've got a Sand Ravage here. Sorry, a Sand build here that will be a Ravage. And I think probably the best bet here is actually to embrace the fact that this is going to Ravage or just pile people in. So let's think about that. We're going to want to get to 2 energy pretty sharpish. And placing in here means I've got Sacred Site adjacency to everywhere. And it doesn't matter what happens in here. I won't lose presence to a Ravage. And I think my best bet here is probably... Yeah, I think if I destroy... Yeah, I think destroying this town is a good approach here. And we save the Harbingers for next turn so that we can get our innate. So by destroying this town, we're going to prevent a city build. I mean, they'll build a town instead, but a town is not so problematic. And now we're into the slow phase. Okay. So we're going to want to get our 3rd place so we can play all of these. What have we got? We've got wetland build. Wetland build. So probably we're going to let a land go. It's going to be this one. I'm actually going to pile in a 3rd presence in here so that we've still got a sacred site afterwards. And we're going to play all 3 of these. Lightning's Boom we're playing purely for the elements so we can destroy a town somewhere. It'll be this one. Okay, so Lightning's Boon on there, and yeah, let's pile these lads into here. Actually, do we need to do that? We actually don't need all of them in there. Let's push one in here too. So in the Ravage, they'll clear this land completely. One will die, but they will clear that land for us. And then we have a Thundering Destruction. So let's prevent this Ravage from placing a Blight. And we can Raging Storm to prevent one of these 2 builds. This land is much more vulnerable in general because it's got only 2 adjacencies. So it's good to clear that land if you can. Each player chooses a different land with Dahan. Invaders take a damage there. Okay, fine. It doesn't make any odds. Because these guys are all going to die anyway. Okay. So we have a wetland build up here. And a mountain explore. Oh, I guess the advantage of destroying this is it might have, it would have prevented this explore. Or it'd explore into there, so that was a misplay in that case. It would have been better to prevent this build. I don't play on board D very often, and because it's got this weird, it's an odd board. Okay, so we've got a Ravage up here. We're going to want to reclaim, and we get our Delusions of Danger, which we can use to prevent a build, which is pretty nice. Probably I want to prevent this build that's in here with the Blight. And this is probably a good time to have a slow turn. So I like to play this with the kind of alternating fast and slow, good and bad turns. Generally, you have a minor turn where you use Shatter on its own and something else, and then you have a major turn where you get to do all this stuff as well. But this looks okay. So we'll play them. Okay, so we're going to Shatter Homesteads in here again. We're going to prevent that Blight placement. And then we can Delusions of Danger to push one of these explorers somewhere. I'm going to push away from this. Actually. Because we've cleared so much of this interior land, it's tempting to push away from here and try and clear the interior. Yeah, let's push from here. Wow, we've actually got... No, we can't get a new fear card. A new terror level. Okay. And wetlands again. Okay, so we have a Ravage in here that's pretty easily preventable with our Thundering Destruction effect. So I think we want to maybe go for a 4th play. What's our next card that we're going to gain? Call to Bloodshed. That's going to allow us... The 4th play is going to mean we can actually destroy a city, which is pretty good. Outside of using Dahan, we don't really have that option. So... Where should I add a presence? Just add it in there. Okay, so we're going to play all 3 of these. And we're going to destroy this town before the Ravage. And we'll probably prevent this build as well, because then we'd have cleared that interior area there. That feels pretty good. Okay, we've got these lightning's boon. So we've got a Raging Storm in here. Kill both of those explorers. We can Thundering Destruction in there. And Harbingers of Lightning. This guy's actually going to do something because he's going to wipe out this explorer in the Ravage. So actually, I've made a slight ordering error. We'll do this first. This will gain us an extra fear. Though actually, I might have wanted to keep that fear for Terror level 2 because it would be that much more powerful. Okay. Each player may push a Dahan from a land with invaders or gather a Dahan into a land with invaders. Okay, well, we'll push this into the coast. A mountain ravage there, that's cleared that land. Wetland build just down here. And yeah, we've saved ourselves an explore to worry about. Which is pretty nice. Okay. So we are 3 fear away from Terror level 2. To win at Terror 2, we need to destroy both of these buildings. Can we do that? We might not have the energy to do that. Oh, we might be able to do it. Let's see. So, we've got the Thundering Destruction to destroy a city. And we've got... we can't afford the Shattered Homesteads we need to destroy this town. However, we can actually do it in the Ravage instead by pushing these Dahan into here. Oh, we've got Call to Bloodshed. We could make Call to Bloodshed fast, destroy this in the fast phase, and then Thundering Destruction in here and destroy that. Okay, we're good. Okay, so let's make ourselves fast. Let's Call to Bloodshed in here, and we'll Thundering Destruction in there. Okay, so that's it. That was a relatively easy one. It's interesting with lightning because this is one of my bogeyman spirits. Even at low difficulties, I often really struggle. But that first minor power is super useful. Preventing a whole build chain just makes it that much easier to keep your island tile under control. So yeah, that was Lightning Swift Strike on with Power Progression. Like the video if you like the video. Yeah, feel free to point out any misplays with timestamps preferably. And until next time, keep it spiritual.